Hello everyone, Dr. John here. Welcome to my Thursday broadcast. On Tuesday, I talked about the relationship between thought and action, taking as my starting point the quote, "Thought without action is empty. Action without thought is blind." Today, I want to talk about Chris. I was working with Chris as part of his onboarding programme to a partnership role in an international consulting firm. In the early days of the programme, we used the GC index to focus our thoughts. You can see from his profile that Chris is a strong strategist polisher. Chris was struggling to engage with his new world. At times he felt quite paralysed. As we explored his inertia, his strategist profile came to the fore. He had joined a firm with a strong bureaucratic culture, lots of processes and procedures that made no sense to him. He couldn't see the purpose of many of them and felt frustrated when people couldn't answer his oft-asked question, "Why do we do it this way?" He often couldn't see the logic. He was in danger of being seen as difficult and resistant. The way he thought about his new world was getting in the way of action, getting in the way of him making the impact that he knew that he could. And this was becoming apparent to his colleagues. Chris recognised this, but talked with feeling about how hard he found it to engage with action that made no sense to him. This is a theme that I've heard many times from strategists struggling to engage with action that they see as lacking in purpose. But he needed to adapt. He needed to engage his implementer proclivity in a pragmatic way and get on with those tasks that made little sense to him if he were to make a successful transition. And to his credit, he did.